Hey there, welcome to another random room. I've been a bit sick, so my voice may sound a bit sicker than usual. But we're doing another random room. We're in the Tacker Trilogy, specifically the Tacker's Tower ground floor. Now, the Tacker series of holds were made in AE and then combined in the Journey to Root hold came out. So there are actually two versions of this room that are identical. And so if we look at the scores for each of them, let's bring that up. So this one is this is the Trilogy one. So the Journey to Root hold one. You can see it's held by Wallu, 61 2008. The Architects Edition one also has a 61, this time by Kev G, but in 2012. So if we're going to look at it, I guess Wallu got here first. But yeah, when Journey to Root hold came out, there wasn't really much effort on sort of not having duplicate holds and things. So that's why there's just two copies of it. Anyway, I'm in the Trilogy just because that's the one I happen to choose. So let's take a look at the room. You can see it's fairly simple. We just have a bunch of serpents. There is one queen, which is going to be a pain. We have various holes for the snakes that are made out of crumbly wall. So possibly we could destroy some, but we probably don't want to. Anyway, yeah, let's go. So the tricky part is just going to be getting the serpents into the holes conveniently. We do have a choice of entrances as well. Probably I want to be... Yeah, let's just start here. Like, I'm assuming we want to be either here or here just so we can catch the queen quickly. Probably the south actually makes sense because then we can catch the queen. Also, we can probably use the top. We can get some into this hole and this hole. Okay, we're starting up here. I don't think we're getting anywhere. I mean, that's good. I'll probably also want my sword starting in a different way. You're not going to actually go into there no matter what. Oh, this doesn't work. Yeah, the trouble is they're all near me and not near any holes. And this hole's been blocked off. We can send this one up to hopefully come around eventually. This might work. I want this one to go up and I want this one to come down. So that's no good. I'm watching you, I'm watching you. Oops. Wait, what happened? Oh, I moved. Yeah, okay. Okay, you go up, please. So yeah, you can see we're not going to beat 61. Yeah, this is... If I had one more horizontal, I could get this guy into here, but it's not going to work. Alright, let's start from the south. Just flip down there. Start with a slightly better sword position. So, I want you to head north, which you will do pretty nicely. go up. You're probably going to end up in here, which is good. Ooh, this, okay, save the snake. Okay, this might be good. I could, Okay, yeah, this... Yeah, all the holes are... Yeah, you got to come in from the north, so I don't want them to the south of me. Ooh. I want this to happen. Okay, these two are going to be fine. I just need to scoot you around. No, I need to be south of you to get you down into here, so... It's not too bad. So that's a 74. Okay. 74. Alright. I'm going to ignore the queen a bit. Maybe I can... The queen's getting away. Maybe that's not too bad. I mean, probably is bad. Although... that doesn't quite work. So I'd like you to go down here, but I'm trying to get this one done. I could also be using this hole. Might work. I could use the roaches. That is an option. Yeah, if the queen hadn't got away, this would be good, but yeah, the queen got away. Like, we can leave now, so is there a way to make this work? Now the problem is, what is the problem? The problem is I came over here. Nah, yeah, I needed to be south of here, which means I'm over this side and not able to control the queen at all. Means you get away. Could be I'm hung up on getting this serpent north. Yeah, the timing works out. What order is this going in? Okay, the queen's just last. That's fine. Can we make a... we can't quite make a hole here because, yeah, if you went north now, that would be good, but you're going to go south because we just hit vertical preference. Don't know if this does anything. Start with that sword. I can do this. We're on vertical preference, so everyone's going to go the wrong way. Yeah, one note is if we hit here. Actually, no, if we hit here, I was going to say, as long as that's a vertical, anything's fine. Which it is. I need to cough quite a bit, so you have to excuse me if the weird jumps. That's good. That's good. Oh. One more horizontal to get you into here straight away. I mean, well, that's where the 61 is. What's I doing here? I was making this one go over the top. I don't think it matters. Hang on, you need to be going up. That doesn't quite work. Looking at getting you into here, but yeah, we're one turn too soon. So and this is not going to work. I don't know what I'm doing now. This is just random nonsense. Alright. Yeah, I think you over here, good. Okay, what have I done with you? Oh no, you do that anyway. Wait. Okay. No. Okay, that's not too bad. 65. If we go the other way, we do have to wait in this column. I could have, with a better sword orientation, I could be further up, but that saves one turn. So I could get a 64 by doing like that. Yeah, I'm not getting anything to come into here. This way. And ugh. My sword's just wrong. Yeah, I paused and then forgot to unpause, so I'm not sure where we're at. What I was just saying. Yeah, I've not got any better. I think my best is 64. I'm not sure if you saw that. This is one of the downsides of doing this when I'm not feeling the best. Yeah. I mean, part of the problem is the long one. We want to get it killed quickly, or we want to use it to make... if we can somehow arrange it so that it makes other dead ends for the other ones, that would be good. But that's tricky. Vertical. If we move horizontally, you're going to head up, but we want you down here as fast as possible anyway, and I think you're too slow anyway. I mean, we can do this, which does kind of work, I think. It adds an extra time onto you, so that's why we've got a 64. So yeah, that's no good. You need to get into a dead end quicker. Can we do that from this position? Maybe if you head up... Ooh. What order are you in? Yes, you're the longest. You're going to block off that one. And this is going to work nicely, I think. Ooh. We'll do it like this. Yep, let's move out. Okay, I think we got a good score. Okay, cool, 55. Yay. Alright, yeah. Snakes are very random. See if there's anything I could do better. I mean, really, we're limited by this one. But yeah, getting it up to the dead end quicker. Okay. I could make attempts from other entrances, but I don't think it matters. Yeah, this one had one snake going into here straight away, but yeah, you've got to get down to the queen. Is the problem. If the queen's left to live, then she runs into a corner, and that's just bad because you need to go into the corner and into the exit all the time, managing to get the snakes into their holes. Yeah. Anyway, let's. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I'm not feeling great. If anyone cares, you can go and do the similar score in the Architect's Edition version of the hold. I'm not going to do that. Alright, let's take a look at the history. We've got the history for the Triology version. So this one was 120 with Stefan. There was one score before this, 158, but that's fallen off the end of the bottom. So we can check that out. So this is the 120. Yeah, queen gets away. And this is just going to be, yeah, just getting the snakes in slowly. This hole is, yeah, very annoying. They get to here and they always want to go north instead of horizontal. I don't know. Svante with 116. So a slight improvement. And killing the queen early. No, pretty, not too bad except for that last snake. Noma with a 73 now, I think. Let's look at this. Yeah, so in between this, there was Walu, Syntax, and Noma all sort of struggling over it. So this is Noma's best score with a 73. They had an 84 before. Okay, there's Roach getting away. The Queen's getting away. So that's, yeah, that's not too bad. Obviously, I think coming down to here would be faster. So this should have been something slightly better. Only by a few turns though. So that was a 73. So Syntax's best score was a 65. Yeah, so I was thinking getting the queen away in return for... So actually, yeah, maybe letting the queen live isn't so bad. As long as you can get all the snakes into holes faster. Alright, so the best previous score was 61. I'm not sure what it is in the... oops, I pressed the wrong button. I wonder if it's a similar score, similar method in... Oh, okay, interesting. So that's not getting this snake up here straight away. Rather... moving over here. So this one's good. Right now, once... Oh, that's going into... Oh, okay, that's... Okay, that's interesting, yeah. So from here, once you set this one up, it's going to... Yeah, you just need to be sort of on this side and it's going to head into this hole naturally. That's nice. And this is a kill queen early. And we're going to... yeah, this hole is closer. 61. Yeah, nice. And we'll just take a look at my 55. One more time. Yeah, so I did manage to use this snake as a dead end for the second snake. 55. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that there's some slight improvement to make. Anyway, yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Bye.